This competition is for you. Honestly, no one's going to care about the outcomes near as much as you are. We put so much stress on it and our world revolves around it. And you're going to get cheering and accolades and support from friends and family for sure. But it's going to quickly fade because people have other things going on in their lives, right? I realize this does sound a bit callous, but it's true. And I tell you not to become disheartened, but for you to really focus on what it means to you. What are you learning about yourself? This is the whole point, right? To test yourself and learn. So whether you win or not, you're learning. If you didn't place as high as you wanted, be grateful for those harder opponents that showed you what you need to keep working on. We're not putting in the time, the effort, the preparation just to go place last. You want to go into a competition with the intention of winning, but use what you learn along the way to motivate you. I honestly think it would have been a huge disservice to me to have won my first show. I would have thought my physique was good enough and I wouldn't have trained as hard, and I would have been really disappointed in the next show. I actually did kind of have that experience. So my second show was Muscle Mania's Fitness America, which was an international show in Vegas. So I showed up with pretty good confidence of how I looked. It was a whirlwind experience. It seemed to last forever and be over so quickly at the same time. But we were encouraged to talk to the judges for feedback, which you always should do. And that was the best thing I could have done. I remember this one judge, she looked me up and down, and she proceeded to tear me apart, really. She's all, flex your bicep, flex your tricep, turn around. She was like, girl, this is an international competition, and you need to show up like that. You need to get back in the gym and do some work. I can barely see your muscles. Well, that was a hard pill to swallow, getting that kind of critique, but she was absolutely right. And after some tears and a bruised ego and eating some cheesecake, I went back home and I did the work. So yes, we want to do well, we want to take a trophy home, but really the greatest victory is in the journey itself. So when you're getting totally stressed out about all the things in the process, take a step back and keep this in mind. This is also where journaling can be super helpful. Getting thoughts out of your head and onto paper makes a huge difference for me with my stress levels. It's also really useful to look back on and grow from, and be honest with yourself. No one else is looking at it unless you want to share it. This is for you. So for those of you who just competed, are looking at the next show, or thinking getting ready for one, take some time to reflect on what you've learned in your journey so far, and how can you use this to move yourself forward with intention and positive momentum for future successes. Thank you for listening, and as always, I welcome your comments, feedback, and interaction. Hey, I hope some of this resonated with you today. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. Click on the links below if you're interested in working with me doing some figure posing coaching.